Luka Doncic should not have to drop 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists to beat the New York Knicks without RJ Barrett or Jalen Brunson. He was just playing Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, and Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes had 33, yes, but that's because Luka was guarding him. Luka was not caring about defense. And so what we're going to do today in these headline highlights, we're just going to take a look at all of Luka Doncic's shot attempts for last night and all the buckets that he got to get that 60 piece. And so before we get started, make sure you subscribe, like, turn on notifications, posting daily, every single day, and missing no days. Follow me at Pat DOR on Twitch. Let's get straight to it.
Certainly taking more and looks more confident taking it. Nice.
Notice two things here. Notice two things.
But certainly taking
Notice his power seal.
more
And notice how Luka times how he shifts his body in his pace so that Powell can be able to get in position to get that seal without getting that offensive foul.
more confidence.
Stutter step. Powell's here, set, and now he's not moving. Stops Powell from getting that offensive foul.
Confident taking it. Nice.
Gets to the right side, easy, no contest. Gets rid of the shot blockers.
And here's Luka working against Quentin Grimes, and another in and out shot opportunity.
Don't we all hate in and outs?
4-point New York lead.
If you hoop at all, do you hate in and outs more, or do you hate those back rim misses? The back rim misses that don't go long, but the back rim misses that come back to you. Which one do you hate more? Because the back rim ones, they in line, they feel perfect. You let it go, you're like, okay, that's in line, that's about to drop. But then boom, back rim comes straight back. It's just barely, little less force on that shot. That's a bucket. Or do you hate those in and outs because it's literally swirling around the rim and just playing with you? I don't know. But to me, I hate those back rim ones because you legit think it's going in line and everything. Perfect in line. Hits that back rim, comes back. But hey, comment down below. Let me know which one you don't like or which one you hate more.
After the Grimes 3-ball for his first points of the game. He's been great lately. Last 9 games, 13 points, 44% on threes. Off the rim, no good for Luka. Bullock's out there.
As the game started, though, out the gate, it wasn't like Luka was hot. It wasn't like he was just making every single shot. Game progressed, and as the game progressed, he got his rhythm more and more. Got his rhythm more and more as the game progressed, and then boom, before you know it, light 60 ball, effortless 60 ball.
Bullock's out there with 2 fouls.
And with Quentin Grimes checking him, no disrespect to Quentin Grimes, but Quentin Grimes is no defender to be able to slow down Luka Doncic. Now, if RJ Barrett ain't get hurt at the end of the game, then that's a different story. Luka would have had about 52, 54. Maybe like 52, 54. If not, 52, 54 would have been 40 plus because at the end of the day, it's Luka. RJ Barrett's not all for defensive first team or nothing like that. Would have slowed down a few more buckets. He's better than Quentin Grimes, but Luka still probably would have got his mismatch most of the time, be able to get some buckets. Notice here though, quickly comes over late on this double team. Now, in this position, I'm just going right now. Forget all of this. Forget this clear out. I'm just going right now because I know McBride would not be able to stop Luka. So what I'm going to do, I'm already go. As soon as I see him take that first dribble to back down when he's all the way up here, I don't care. I'm going on that double. I don't care what the coach said, bro. I'm not going to let my teammate get scored on. And then notice how Luka sees quickly come from over the top, spins away to the baseline, float over the top.
And you got Robinson's size advantage that he exploited inside for his time in the game as well.
And you already have Barrett out for the game.
Yes, right index finger laceration. Bang!
Tough. Now, if you say Luka's not an athlete because he has a dad bod and he's slow, he doesn't have the fastest 40 time or isn't the whatever. Basketball is a skill sport. So it's not about how fast you can run, how much you can squat, how much you can bench. It's a combination of a bunch of things mixed in together that make basketball different from all these other sports, and which make people say basketball soft, it's not contact. All because it's not contact doesn't mean it's a soft sport. It's a skill sport more so than a force sport like football. And so to see somebody like this be able to go this fast, stop on a dime, get up and shoot a shot on balance like this, if you don't say this is skill, this is athlete, and be able to do this consistently, I don't know what you're talking about. Because if you actually hoop before, you know this shots like this is tough. Not no regular person is able to do this. And on top of that, do it at a high clip. From three, from mid range, all this stuff, whatever it is. Telling you, he just played the game at his pace and his way, and he gets what he wants. He plays the game at his pace and his way, he gets what he wants. It's crazy. Nobody slows him down either. You could put Marcus Smart or whoever you think is the best defender in the NBA, perimeter defender, NBA, probably even all time. Luka's probably still going to play at Lucas's pace. Even when Luka tried to get contact, quickly just like, nope, I ain't going to try it. I'm just going to show him a hand. If he hits it, he hits it. And don't get me wrong, that was a good hand too. That was a solid hand, but NBA's filled with a lot of tough shot makers. The good old give and go to the easy layup because Randall got 3 fouls in the second quarter. To the easy layup. Good old give and go. Hey, if Luka becomes a 37 bullet with the brick, but if Luka becomes like a 37% three-point shooter, 80% from the line, his numbers about to look even scarier, and the league's gonna be in even more trouble. Even more trouble, man. It would be so, because if he gets that efficiency down, it's gonna be tough to guard, dude. Great bucket by Luka, but I want you to watch Randall. Even if he gets scored on, there's still a lot to be learned. So Randall, still with 3 fouls at this point, third quarter, gets that fourth, he'll probably have to sit down because there's still a lot of time left in the game. So how does Randall play him? As soon as he begins to move lateral, hands up. Hands up as soon as he begins to move lateral, because what this does is that Luka can't find his arms to be able to get any of those pickups. And 2, it stops Randall from even being able to want to swipe at the ball. Even if he feels like it's in reach, he could get a hand on it. It's most likely going to be bait at the end of the day. So if you a hooper, you actually play in high school, college, middle school, whatever it is, or you just hoop regular, if you're trying to not get a foul, show your hands. And now you'll be like, oh, if you play pickup, what does it matter for? Because if you play against someone that you always calling fouls, and we all know that dude who always call a foul. That dude who always call a foul on the court, it don't care if you hit the ball, it don't care if you even touch him. He's calling a foul because he missed a shot, and he's salty he missed a shot. We all hate that dude, but now if you just like, all right, I'm literally not showing my hands, not touching you. If he called a foul, I'm grabbing the ball, walking to the other side, or taking it back to the top. Y'all not getting that call. Just not getting that call, bro. So if you trying to not get a foul, you trying to stop people from calling fouls, show your hands.
Here is Randall, and he's out there with 3 fouls, and so Luka goes at him, and they score. New York snuffed that out with Grimes and Randall doing a lot of damage. At the other end of the floor, Reggie Bullock has returned to the game. And here's Luka, 3-pointer over Julius.
That step back, in my opinion, is one of the most slept-on step backs for this reason. So notice how Luka begins to enter his breakdown, right? Look how wide his base is. By Luka having this wide base and having that front foot so far forward, Randall is playing him in a gap that's according to that how far that front foot is to him. So that space that is right here, that's just based on this front foot. And now notice how far back that left foot is. And now what Luka's gonna do, bring the ball out his dominant hand, bring it back with that right foot, and notice how much space he's gonna be able to create. A whole foot, maybe a foot and a half, all because he brought that 1 foot back. On top of that, that move is quick too. Like as soon as he brings it back, boom, shot. And he's on balance, has a base, see the hip hinge, knee hinge, ankles loaded, ready to shoot. Underrated move. And if you get this in your bag, you're going to be extremely hard to guard. But don't add it in your bag if this is not your game. If this is not your game, don't add it in your bag. Don't go to the court and do this tomorrow and be like, oh, I seen this in the video, I'm going to try this out tomorrow. No, if it's not your game, don't do it. And if you didn't get reps on it by yourself when you're in the gym, putting work in, don't do it. Don't say I told you to do it. Regardless how high Mitchell Robinson jumps, Luka still makes it look easiest. Like if I was Robinson in that situation, I would just be like, you got it, bro.
It is curtains from his no good for Luka.
Luka even hit many threes. I ain't gonna lie to you. 60 piece and hit like what? 3 threes?
I was going to tell you that, but I figured.
That low rip through. Foul bait glitch every time. Like I always said, foul bait glitch every time. Because you're going to think you'd be able to reach the ball. Then you're going to reach for it. And then it's further out than you think it is. And then guess what you're going to hit? Forearm and hands, bro. It's going to be a foul, man. It's going to be a foul, bro. After Harden was spamming that in like 2018, 2017 when he was with the Rockets, everybody just picked up on it. And now you see all the scores starting to do it.
Working against the second-year players.
Where you going, Sims? Where you going, Sims? Hey, though. Right now, Sims' brain is going crazy. He's like, please don't make this shot. Please don't make this shot. He's not even watching the ball. He's just watching the rim. He's like these. He's just watching the rim, bro. And he's just thinking, please don't make the shot. Please don't make it. Please don't make it. Because, you know, there's times where somebody may hit you with a good move and they're like, oh, please don't make it. But now his heart is racing for a second. The world has slowed down in Sims' mind. It's slowed down, and now he's just waiting for the ball to hit the rim. Lucky he missed. He was like, man, I was about to be on House of Highlights, man. I was about to be on. You still was on House of Highlights, bro. He dropped 60, 21, and 10 on y'all. Damn, that's crazy. 60, 21, and 10. I would have sent to double at some point. There's no way they've been guarding him in one-on-one this whole time with a McBride on him. They really were guarding him one-on-one when he got McBride or anybody on him. At the end of the day, I'm not even going to trust Quentin Grimes to guard him one-on-one. I'm going to run this back, though.
The guys that are out on the floor on the perimeter making excellent plays. Nice finish.
Misconception about driving. You always have to drive fast. You shouldn't. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't drive fast most times. More times than not, you shouldn't drive fast. Because by Luka going slow downhill right here, he's allowing himself to make the reads. Because what most people do, they get downhill, they hear attack, and they start to go 100%, 90%, straight downhill to the rim, and not think about the other options in the almost chess game of basketball that there is and all the other reads that you can make. So now why does Luka slow down? Because he has to wait for Powell to be able to make this roll to the rim. By doing so, not only will Luka be a threat because he's attacking the rim, but Powell will also be a threat because now Luka will be able to time his lob pass to Powell. So what is that going to do to Sims? He's going to have to make a choice. Do I want to take Luka, stop him from getting this layup, or do I want to stop Powell from getting this lob? And even now, if you want to think in layers of the game, Hartenstein comes over. What does he do now? Luka's going to be able to find Bertans. Quickly tries to pinch in and be able to stop his drive. He's going to find Bullock, or if he doesn't get Bullock, Bullock's going to step in right here. Dinwiddie's going to be wide open for a 3. But now if we're just talking about this two-man game right here at the top, Luka's going to continue to go slow downhill and force Sims to make a read the whole way through. Now, even with those 2 strides, he's still watching Sims, waiting for him to try to make a read and see what he's going to choose. And so instead of trying to stop him, he takes away Powell's roll, and Sims thinks he's going to be able to get a late contest on this and stop Luka from making it.
Excellent plays. Nice
but
finish.
too late. Too late.
Dinwiddie in space, tried to drive it on Rose. Found Luka late in the clock. Pump fake and a corner 3.
I ain't gonna lie, if they made a compilation of all of Luka Doncic's catch and shoot shots in his NBA career, I guarantee you it'll probably be less than 6 minutes. Less than 6 minutes. And I'm talking about like the full possession. It might be less than 6 minutes, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen him shoot a shot off the catch. I don't remember the last time I seen that happen.
Kim and Barrett and Brunson are figuring out how to play together too. And that was a big part of that 8-game winning streak for them.
Here's Luka working against Grimes.
Good job by Grimes to avoid that. By getting his shoulders right past him. Kind of thinning up his body, crushing it up in there so that he can get past that shoulder and Luka can't be able to jump into him, be able to get that foul. I'm glad.
Luka working against Grimes. Pump fake. Doesn't get the shot to go. That one will go. Around and down.
Transition layup. Maybe if it was like 2012, Rose would have pinned that off the glass. Try to get the foul on Randall because he got 4. Just ain't work out the way he thought. Ain't work out the way he wanted. Because even at that point in the game, third quarter, 4 fouls. Hold on, let me take that back. Now, in comparison to the last one I broke down, how he was going slow the whole time so he can make the reads. This time, he sees that whole lane wide open. So now he turns the gear up a little bit. But boom, as he enters his gather, those last 2 steps, Robinson's trying to time him and be able to meet him at the top. Because usually Robinson will see these guards attack the rim, and they'll try to draw contact, bump away from it, whatever. But Luka, he's not going to do all that. He's going to play the game smart. He's not going to try to get the highlight play. He's going to make the right play, or the smart play. And so what he's going to do on these last 2 gathers, change the rhythm of it from the way most people would gather. So now that he's going to take that first step, Mitchell Robinson is jumping up. Then he's going to take that second step, and now Mitchell Robinson is coming down, and Luka is going up. And so now he's going to be able to get that foul because Mitchell Robinson can't control himself in the air. He tried. He got bamboozled, though. He got bamboozled. Little fadeaway. Little baseline fadeaway. Ain't nothing crazy about it.
Remember, New York's won the last 5 times they played here at American Airlines Center.
Quick bucket lay in the game. Quick score. You need a quick score. 41 seconds left.
Here is Luka giving the ball up to Hardaway. Luka with the rebound.
Hold on, though. Was this a warm-up? If you probably already seen the game-time shot he hit. But was this a warm-up to his game winner? Because he did the same thing off his free throw. But this time, he just used the glass. Next time, he literally came back to the same spot, same motion, got the ball in the air, ain't come back down, put back jump shot. I don't know. That's kind of weird. That's kind of odd.
With 15 seconds, he's got a chance for his 50th point of the game and a chance to make it a 3-point game.
For him to have to put up 50 just to beat the squad.
And that drew rim. It still was Luka got it back.
Same thing. And low key, they could have called a foul. Low key, they could have called a foul because he wasn't able to land. There's somebody under him. So could have called that on Grimes. But then Luka started dancing. That's the first time I've seen Luka Doncic dance. That's the first time Luka Doncic ever danced in NBA history, bro. Unless he wins a championship, he may bust out a gritty on some shit. But hey, one more clip, I think. One more field goal. I thought that was the last one. Yep, last field goal. Last field goal right here. First made field goal of overtime came with 1 minute left in overtime, bro. Straight free throws, man. Work on your free throws, bro. Work on your free throws. If you hoop and you want to see court time this season, don't be mad at your coach for not putting you in the last 2 minutes of the game. Be mad at yourself because you ain't work on your free throws this season. You just ain't working on your free throws enough this season. You thought you could just go to the court, shoot your threes, do your ball handling, get out of there. But nope, you forgot a whole lot of stuff. Forgot your free throws, especially. That's why you may not be playing the last few minutes of a game, because coach can't trust you. You go in practice, you breaking all these free throws. So now what's gonna happen in the game? Breaking all your free throws, because you ain't never worked on your free throws. So work on your free throws, because it's gonna help you a lot, help you see a little more court time. And so that's the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe, like, turn on notifications, hit the highlight videos posted daily, reaction videos coming very soon. And make sure you follow me on Twitch as well, Pat DUR, same as YouTube, right here at the bottom of the screen. And we out of here.